Hey friends, this is Kevin Indig, and in this video I want to talk about why SEO is not the same as it used to be 5 years ago. See, as SEOs, we want to drive meaningful traffic and ultimately revenue to products and websites. But the game has gotten much harder. The SEO landscape has changed in three fundamental ways. Number one is that Google prioritizes its own products and direct answers in search, and as a result, every website is basically competing with Google. Number two is that the concept of 10 blue links has kind of died out. The reality is that today, the search landscape is fragmented over many different modules that compete for attention in the search results. And number three, due to the rise of machine learning, Google has gotten so good at understanding the deeper meaning behind people's searches that it's basically impossible for us to reverse engineer what the algorithm is really looking for. So the big question is, how can we still succeed in the landscape? And the answer is certainly not to give up on SEO. Some companies are forced to invest more in paid channels, but the CPCs are rising, which means it's getting more and more expensive to acquire customers. And then other companies have figured out product-led growth, but it's not really feasible for every company, and it's a really hard nut to crack. So if we want to be successful, we have to update our principles and tools to succeed in this new environment. Let me show you three different strategies that you can apply today to go after it. Number one, you want to leverage SERP features. That means learn how to write for featured snippets, adapt to formats like web stories, create content in different formats like video, audio, graphics, text, and test and deploy structured data like schema markup. Number two, you want to squeeze more out of clicks by anticipating what searchers want. So when they come to your site, you want to get really sophisticated about related content and about CTAs in the hope to anticipate what their next step is and keeping them on the site. Number three, you want to diversify your traffic to be less dependent on Google. So you could, for example, go after more direct and referral traffic by building a brand and going after backlinks that have a higher chance to be clicked instead of just a high domain authority. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel to get more strategies, tools, and principles that help us to endure and succeed in this new SEO landscape.